at Dragon Works, back on the 1977 Honda CB750K. And just did a whole bunch of work to it, getting it tuned up and running right and everything. Let me fire it up for you real quick so you can see that, and then we'll go over and talk about what still needs to be done and what we've done and where we came from. You might have saw the other video. If not, I'll put a link in the description. I think you guys get the idea. You remember the last video, it took a bit to get the thing to where it would stay running and it wouldn't take any throttle or whatever. Now, we already know, like we talked about in the last video, the top end needs to be rebuilt. But right now, the customer just wants to prolong it, a little bit more. Actually, the way it is right now, he could get several more years of occasional riding out of it if he wanted to just do that and enjoy it. Ride around on this cool patina Survivor 750. He could go that route. Or he can save up the money and do the top end and start restoring it. Whatever he wants at this point. He's got a good running bike. Now we do know that the top end's a little weak. It is burning a lot of oil. So occasionally he may have to swap the plugs out and run her hard, keep her cleaned out or whatever. All right, let me try this again real quick, guys. They were working on a diesel truck down there and revving it up and everything. It got to be where you couldn't hear anything, but let me get back to the bike here. Basically, I gave this thing a really good tune-up. Spent a lot of time on the carburetors. I don't think anybody ever took the idle jets out and cleaned them properly. They were really gunked up. And in the idle jet are some emulsion holes, and that starts to atomize the fuel and everything. With them things being blocked up, the circuit wasn't even working properly. And that would explain a lot of the rough idling and no response off idle, things like that. So I got that all cleaned up, got that circuit working properly. And then I noticed that the floats obviously were not set properly. I installed new needle valves, reset the floats to the right height, got that all straightened up. Also, the accelerator pump on these carbs were not working. The old diaphragm was dried up, and I think the passages were clogged. It just didn't seem like it was working properly. So I spent a bunch of time getting that straightened out. And then I installed some new idle mixture screws and then, set them on the bench. So basically what you're seeing here is the carbs are set up just the way I did them on the bench. And so far, so good. They're running great. I don't need to adjust them yet. I'm also working on a few oil leaks for the customer, and I'm waiting on a couple seals to come in right now. So when they come in, I'll be able to get the bike all back together and take it for a couple test rides. And at that point, if it needs adjusting, I'll adjust it. The only thing I had to adjust so far was turn the idle down a little bit when I first started, if you saw there. Also, so a lot of time on the carbs. Got them dialed in, and then I installed a new set of coils and wires. And also I installed new points and condenser, and then reset the ignition timing. It was way off. The ignition timing was way late. So, it all adds up. It makes perfect sense why the bike wasn't running right. And like I say, all we're doing is buying the guy more time. He could ride many years like this, occasionally riding. And enjoy this bike a lot, or he can take the time to, rebuild the top end and restore it, whatever he chooses to do. But we got him some more time with it, and there's no reason that he can't enjoy a couple of years just like it is right now. So anyway, just wanted to show you the before and after. Got some more work to do, and like I said, I'll be getting get it buttoned up, and then we'll do another video. All right, guys, I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Peace out.